Right now, there is a lot of tension within Nairobi and other parts of the country, particularly the much anticipated fuel protest, following the recent agreement and misunderstandings that has unfolded in the fuel sector in Nairobi. Particularly in Nairobi today, Thika Super Highway has been brought to a standstill because there is no vehicle that is flying that route because barabara tayari ilikuwa imefungwa na mamawe na kuchomwa mataya, simply because there is this small talking that is moving around villages, towns, in streets on the issue of maandamano. There is also issue of finance bill 2026, na Wakenya wengi wanaamini kwamba the government is using fuel issue to bypass the finance bill 2026, ambayo it's either will be passed either tomorrow or by late Friday, that is on 25th, according to sources from government. And literally, let's be clear, because time and time in this account or channel, I have laid bare how the government of the day tax me and you on that fuel. Remember, niliwaeleza juzi kwamba the government of the day gets this fuel from G to G government to government process, if at all ina happen hivyo, at around 107 shillings ikishafika Mombasa. That is now including the buying price per liter, the transport cost ya ferry, insurance pia ishalipwa. So inadoko Mombasa na 107 shillings. So between 107 mpaka yenye sahi tuku 214, hiyo ni gava imechukua in terms of tax. Na recently umeona William had an engagement with transport sector pale Mombasa, and they decided that they will reduce 10 shillings on diesel. But you see, the big issue is the finance bill. As much as Kenyans are on the streets ku protest your story of fuel na nini, we also need to look at finance bill. Remember, in 2024, if you remember well, June 24 na 25th, before we ended up going to the mega maandamano that cut across the entire country, ilianza tu hivi. Ilianza tu polepole, kumekuwa na go slow, sijui kumekuwa nini, and it ended up becoming a national crisis where you witness around 39 out of the 47 counties having the maandamano. Simply this one, the government of the day is not much in care of why you are going to maandamano. The much government wants is taxes, and there have been rumors that the government of the day walitoka IMF program simply because walikataa wafanyiwe kitu inaitwa internal audit. Sababu, tell me our government budget ya State House inaanza from 8 billion. Within 3 years, tushafika 17 billion. Hii pesa ya kufanyia nini? So, when we say we should hold the government at check, because haya hatuna opposition yenye ilikuwa fiti, ilikuwa opposition ya Raila, despite hata kama alikuwa anaingia gava, at one point or the other, Raila would speak up and say, Tuesday. Na akisha sema tu Tuesday, sisi hawa tuko kwa barabara. Na the government even itself knew, wakisema tu Tuesday, wanaanza kufanya vitu before your Tuesday. So, literally now, we are being left to be Kenyans of our own. We don't have anybody mwenye anatutetea kama wa Kenya sahi kwa story na hii story ya fuel. So if we don't wake up as Kenyans and merge the two things at the table now, tuko na mafuta na tuko na story ya finance bill. So a lot of people na our leaders, some of our leaders, they have called us as me and you, as Kenyans, to try and read. Usikue tu ule Mkenya mwenye anasema reject finance bill na ujui ni nini iko hapo ndani. So for us, we need to wake up, do what it takes, and make sure that we reject these things in totality. We reject the fuel hike prices. We reject the finance bill 2026 because ina depend our pockets. Sahi tuko kona, Kenya kuna do. You see, even ule kijana alikimbilia urezo, it's not because he had a chance. It's because the system of the country has made us beggars. We are learners. We have degrees. We have diplomas. But zinalala home. The best option this government has given us is I go with my degree, niende nijenge. Mwenye alisomea kujenga anaingia wapi? Because me, I've done a different job. I have different track field. Sasa natolewa from my profession. Naanza because hakuna kazi, I'll do it. Same as this, because they know we are frustrated. Now, you're forced to spend 100 shillings on transport. Mahali ulikuwa una spend 50 bob, unalipa 20 na unalipa 30 jioni. Ama unalipa 30 asubuhi, unalipa 20 jioni ukirudi. Saa hii wasee wanasema 50 kwenda 40 kurudi, or 40 kwenda 50 kurudi, totaling to 100 shillings. An extra 50 bob yenye ingekuwa imesort maneno ya mboga, imesort maneno ya chumvi kwa nyumba. You know, the life of the country is becoming unbearable. To be realistic. So if we don't go to demos and show the solidarity to ourselves, hakuna sai cha mtu wetu iliisha. All of us are suffering. Hakuna mafuta ya Mkikuyu, hakuna mafuta ya Mkale, hakuna mafuta ya Mkamba, hakuna mafuta ya Mcoast. Mafuta yenye watu wajii or wajia wanalipa ni the same yenye Mkale yako Eldoret analipa. So it cuts across, and we have to hold the government at toes so that they believe us, they understand that we are suffering, because the government of the day nye tuko naye ni wao kukula, sisi tufanye kazi. They don't care. The government does not care. So if we don't wake up as Kenyans and march forward, at the end of it, we are those who are suffering. It's our children who are suffering. It's our parents who are suffering. It is us, brothers and sisters, who are now out of this completely. So the demos, as much as wame deploy karawengi, do it in peaceful, express ourselves, usiharibu kitu ya mtu, end home. At the end of the day, we give pressure the government in the right way. It's our constitutional right to host demos.